What's up, guys? How is it going? My name is Fedor, and on my left is colorful. From lips to the jacket. Beautiful. Smiling. Your name is?
Victoria.
And today, what are we going to talk about?
Today, we are talking about, did our parents like each other?
So, our parents met this summer. Me and my parents, after our graduation, we went on a road trip. We went from Virginia to California on driving. And so when we came to California, of course, we stayed with Victoria's parents. And that's how, they got to meet each other.
Yes.
So, in my opinion, they loved each other.
In my opinion, they loved each other too. And it's so funny because usually it's hard to come by families that actually genuinely love each other. So you want to talk about your parents' side, and now I'll talk about my parents' side.
Okay. So, my parents' side. My mom speaks very little English. She's learning now. She's getting better, but she didn't speak that much English. So her gestures of love to your parents was simply cooking, or maybe just coming downstairs to sit for breakfast, whatever, right? So just like it wasn't verbal. It was
her actions. She just showed her actions.
Yes, by her actions, exactly. Mm-hmm. And she was just always smiling, always genuine, and always loving to them, right? Mm-hmm. But my dad, he loves talking.
Loves it. Just like who?
Just like your mom.
My mom.
So he loves talking a lot, and he speaks pretty good English.
Yeah.
And he would crack jokes, and But the thing with my parents, I think why they really it wasn't a big deal to both of our parents, because none of our parents have extremely picky, and oh, your wife has to know how to cook this meal, has to clean up a house, they don't have those guidelines to you.
Our parents are very chill, they go with the flow. They're also very funny people. I feel like that's why everyone got along. Oh, I felt my earring was gonna come out, and it did.
But we're keeping this in. Don't crop it out, Victoria.
I'm not.
And so my dad, he would always talk to Victoria's dad and to Victoria's mom, and just talk about stuff, right? But the thing is, they weren't talking about, okay, tell me about your son, tell me about your daughter, what is she like? Because both of them already knew us. Right? Your parents knew mine, and my parents knew you, and so they kind of just talked about life and really see if they would get along.
And it's funny. It's so funny because even before our parents met, I stayed with Fedor's family. So they knew me inside and out. And Fedor was with my family in California. So they knew him. So it's just it was perfect because they really just had fun. We ate breakfast together. Yeah. We went on adventures together. We told Fedor's parents to let us know when we're too pushy, because my parents are very excited because this is the first time Fedor's parents are in California, especially with us.
Right.
So my parents were trying to show them everything, and
that's right,
everywhere. And then my mom was cooking so much food, and your mom was loving it, but she was I'm getting so fat, because my mom was making pancakes with blueberries, eggs, bacon,
all of them gourmet,
insane. And my mom wasn't trying to show off or anything. That's just how she is. That's how I grew up. She always cooked everything. Right. So it was just cool to see the dynamic. When my mom cooked, your mom would help clean up. It was
exactly.
It was just beautiful. And then your dad, and then my dad knows Fedor's dad.
Right.
He didn't know Fedor's dad, but I told my dad what snacks he likes and what drinks he likes. So my dad bought all of his favorite stuff. So when they first got there, Fedor's dad was oh my gosh, he was so overwhelmed and happy. And
he was excited.
Yeah, and I just feel just because our parents were both so excited to meet each other and learn about each other's cultures, that it was just beautiful. It worked out.
Right.
Yeah.
I think because there was no test, okay, let me see how they are.
Right.
Because they kind of already got over the idea that probably we're gonna end up with each other forever, right?
They already know.
And so they kind of just hung out, and it worked well. It wasn't really ever a tension. I guess because my parents weren't trying to show off or do anything of that sort. Your parents weren't either, and there was never a conflict of okay, let's say a conflict of my dad and your dad. Okay, I'm gonna do this. No, I'm gonna do that.
Right.
It was never that. Because my dad was you know what? It's your house. It's your country. Show me around.
Right. And what I like about your parents is that they like Russians, especially, I'm not even gonna say your parents.
Right.
They're honest. So like when my parents were like playing all this stuff out, they were like, that's a lot of stuff for us to do. Let's like basically do it another day, or like they were just very open and very honest, and my parents really value that and they love that, and I feel like that's what brought them together too, because of the honesty and realness. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and because my parents would never lie to you like that and just say, you know what, we want to do this, I see you plan this out, but we want to do this as well, so how can we fit that in and see, and so we were able to work it out. And
it was still cool because even when my dad did have to work and stuff, it just gave time for me, you, and your parents, and we would like watch our show on Netflix together. Like it was just so like a very comfortable home environment. And we loved it. So
guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching this wonderful video. I actually again have never asked you about that and what you felt about, you know, our parents meeting.
I just feel like when we sit down and like try to figure out what videos we're going to talk about, you always like ask random questions that we never discuss, which makes it even better, because it's like
we're talking about those things
in the videos for you guys to see, you know. So
when it's happening, you don't really think about it, so it's happened, it's over, and that's it. You kind of go on with your life. But us talking right now, I'm speaking Russian.
We're not trying to speak Russian. English.
Us talking right now makes us kind of recap those events, maybe even get closer to each other, Victoria.
Exactly, always, baby. That's what it is.
So guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and please subscribe for more. We're gonna
yo, this earring does not want to stay on. We're gonna have to cut this out and
take this off
and
right
put
here.
it in the blue.
So if you want to watch more videos of us, again, check out our videos. It's a lot of them on YouTube. But subscribe for more fresh new stuff that's going to come out pretty soon.
And lastly, don't forget to look at the videos that we put below of our parents meeting each other.
So that's right.
So you can see their beautiful faces.
All right.
All right, guys.
See you later. Пока-пока.
With the family. It is so wide.